And then I've been addicted to New Balance lately. And this is a clearance store, so this are usually different or sometimes different. Dang it, their clearance, 40% off clearance sale is over. Dang it. But we're still gonna see if we can find some steals. Maybe if I find the right price, don't need that extra 40 off, or maybe not. Maybe not. The 110 for the Rebels. Super Comp Elites 180. 998 full box, $80. That's not bad. 990s 120. 996 is 80. Like, they got a bunch of different sizes. Prices ain't bad, but that 40% off definitely was nice. $50 for these 1440s. 550, some small ones right here go for 90. These 996s, they're like an upgraded version of the 574s. But I believe they're made in the USA, so pretty freaking dope. $80. Bigger size 998 right here going for 80. Yeah, made in the USA for $80. It's not bad. More of the Rebels 110. Just not finding the steals I was hoping for. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot to call before I came here, which is something I definitely should have done. These are the 1080 V13s for 110 huge size. These are going for $60. Not bad. I do like the suede on those. 990s right here, 120, pretty dope color. 7.5 though. More 997s going for $60. Price is not too bad. We've just been spoiled with that 40% off the past few weeks, but you know, 990s for 120, that's not bad. That's not bad. Checking out the women's section, where I do see some dope stuff. This is the colorway that I did grab at home. These are the Fresh Foam Moors. Not bad, $100. Because these are normally, what, 165, I think? Normal 165. I just got mine for way cheaper, so of course I'm gonna try to get them at a cheaper price. You got 1080 V14s right here. Kind of wish I got another pair. I only got one. I do wish I grabbed another pair. These are going for 155. These are some Fresh Foam Moors again. Got some Rebel V4s. I guess I'll have to come back and monitor their sales. Fresh Foam Heroes. Like, are these more for trail running? I don't know. But yeah, $100. Got these in all kinds of sizes. These are Fresh Foam Moor for the 100. 574s down to 70. These were 40 off just last week. More 574s right here. Go for $70. 1080 V14s. I think these just made the back wall. 165, too high. This one's not the same as that one, was it? Oh, this one's dope though. This one's dope. But 80 for that one, almost retail. I'm seeing a bunch of these, so it makes me think just made the back wall. I was really trying to get one of these black, what are these, the Fresh Foam Moors. But yeah, I think I just got one that arrived at my apartment today for my kiddo. I also got one for my dad. Got some 880s right here, go for $100. Another 574, 70, 550, 70, 327s, 90. Liking the shoes, but the price is a little bit high today. Checking the men's aisles. I feel like they've had these Misfit collabs here for a while. But yeah, 110 for these bad boys. The color on this is actually pretty freaking dope. Size 9, 110, 2002 Rs, 140. Isn't that retail though? I got some 990s right here going for $100. That's the one that we've seen. We've seen these as low as 50. I think like 3 weeks ago, I think they were 50. And then do got 990s excluded from promo. Got a few different ones. It's the latest version. Then we got some older ones right here. 120. You do get buy one, get one 50 off. Third item also 50 off. They have a really good selection here. Just not really liking the prices, because everything's pretty much retail. And you get that buy one, get one 50% off. Like the Fresh Foam 1080s right here. This is the stuff I came to look for. Hopefully find a really good deal. Not today, not today. These are the V14s. And they got the Super Comp trainers right here. These are 180. More 1080s right here, 150 to 165. We got 550s and stuff like that, but no real solid deals. These are all going for $100. And in the women's section, pretty much the same thing, 1080s. Got Rebels right here. I'll go for pretty much retail. These like hiking shoes or trail running shoes, $95. The Tech Trails, never heard of those. Those in multiple colors. Yeah, they got a really good selection, just not the greatest prices today. And like some of the stuff is newer. Like I haven't seen this here. This must have just came in. They probably got some huge shipments of newer stuff. So that's why all the clearance stuff is gone. The clearance stuff, like, it's all stuff that was sitting here for quite some time. So gotta be patient. I'll be back. Dude got an Asics. See if they have any deals in the clearance section. I forgot they have their refurbished section right here as well. They call it Road Tested Program. Nimbus 25. Is it made in Turkey? These are made in Turkey? Definitely didn't see that coming. Price way high at 160 though. I guess you do get an extra 30 off. Oh, I think just the red tags you get 30 off. What are these? The gel. Some gel things. I don't know. Some lower end shoes. Now worker did say everything here is 30% off. So do got these Kayanos right here with the FF Blast. So 165 though. Damn, that's still high. Nova Blast right here. This one's $90. So that's actually a pretty good price. Nova Blast 3, one of the older Nova Blasts. But with 30 off, that's not bad. This is the men's section right here. Got some Kayanos right here. Kind of 31s. 123 though. Price seems a little bit high. There's barely any wear on them. The price seems a little bit high though. So even with that 30 off, it's still like what, 95 or something. Got some nooses right here for 100, so that drops that down to 70. Like nowhere on these. $70 for this one. That's actually a really good price. These are down to $40 and budget Asics right here, but nowhere on it. Look, pretty much nowhere on it. $40, so that drops down to under $30. These nooses down to $90. Pretty much nowhere. So $90, you get another 30% off. That's actually a pretty freaking good deal. Got some Nimbus right here. These are freaking huge though. Freaking huge. A little bit of wear on them. Size 15, 110. Got this Cumulus right here. These are $51. $51. Minimal wear. Yeah, $51, you get an extra 30 off. These originally came out for $140. Some budget gel contends right here, but they're down to $40. Got some Nimbus 26. I think this is the best shoe here. Got a tiny bit of wear on these. These retail for like what, 150 or something? 150, 160. I don't see any additional discounts. I would ask for that one because almost all the other ones have a little price tag on it. You got some decent deals here. Okay. 40% off the back wall. I got some size 12 Nova Blast right here. These are super legit running shoes. 130. I got some Nimbus 26s, one of their max cushion running shoes, but it is 150. You get 40 off, but that's a size 15. That's the only issue. Issue with me if you're a size 15. That's a solid deal. Size 12 right here, 140 for the Kayanos. They got them in a size 11 as well. Got some nooses right here. These go down to 60 after the discount. This is under $60. Wow. And some Tiger runners right here. These are $75. That's before the discount. More nooses right here. These nooses for 100. That's $60. That's hella cheap. Not seen any of the running shoes I was kind of hoping for though. These are really nice, but they're not like the softest shoe. I love the way these look, but they're just not the softest. I like having really soft running shoes. Yeah, 60 bucks. What a freaking bargain. And look at this. Look at this. $90 for these Nimbus right here. And they have different widths available. Pretty much their max cushion shoe. These are so freaking nice. And yeah, these are 90 bucks as opposed to 160. I got a couple of them here. The newest one is the Nimbus 27s. So they're getting rid of some of the older ones. Still have a lot of these going for buy one get 150 off though, and they're all 150 before that. Did I say 150? I meant 160. This is the latest Nimbus. Did the midsole get even fatter? Did it get even fatter? But yeah, these are going for 165. I got them in a bunch of different colorways. I haven't tried these on, man. I haven't tried them on. Supposedly super comfy. One thing they don't really have here is like casual shoes. They don't really have too many casual shoes. They got pickleball shoes and stuff. Buy one get one 50 off. Normally 80 bucks. But yeah, they don't have any of their casual lines. I didn't notice. This kind of shows the different type of running shoes that they have, I guess. I'm more into this one right here. This is for speed runs, I guess. Or actually, they have speed runs right here. But I guess that's for kind of tempo runs, like a little slower than that. And then they got the stability ones. All right, checking out the women's. The women's, you get 30% off footwear. That's interesting. Whoa. Size 12 Nimbus, 135. These are the 26s. Ayanos, 130. Nova Blast 4s, 120. This is a size 9.5. Another one right here, 120. It says last size. Or Nimbus right here. These look comfy as hell. Damn, dude. These look really comfy. And yeah, these are 135. The one right here, 135. Another one right here. These are like budget running shoes, and then like expensive running shoes, and then just this one casual shoe right here. That's it. That's it. This is the Japan 5s. 55 bucks. That does seem like a pretty solid price. But like I said, not too many casual shoes here. Oh, there's one more. There's one more right here. This is a Tiger Runner 2s, but other than that, all running shoes. All running shoes. I've told you guys to try on shoes just in case you have to order it online. And these are interesting. These are interesting. Not as cushiony as the 1080s, but a little more bouncy, I want to say. A little more bouncy, but not as cushiony. Interesting feeling. They're not bad. They're not bad. These are the Nimbus 26s. Trying on the Nova Blast. Yeah, these are way more... I feel like these are a lot more cushiony. Yeah, I kind of like the feeling of these. Wow, these are nice. I don't know if I like them more or less than the New Balance 1080s, but yeah, the cushioning's nice on these. But I think right now it's all about where I could find the best deals on running shoes. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, those ain't bad. Those ain't bad. 150. Did have some decent deals. If you're into running, definitely worth a stop. Just not much in terms of casual shoes. Oh, we got one more store. Yes, I am checking out Skechers. I just realized that I've had one of their running shoes in the past. Let me see if they have any steals. This spot does have Skechers and Skechers Performance. Not every outlet has that. Pretty big spot. I just see a bunch of old people as customers. Probably because they focus a lot on walking shoes. They got a pickleball line. They got golf, soccer, even basketball now. I didn't know they still make the Go Run line. I thought they were done with that. That's the last running shoe. I think I had the Go Run Ride 7, I think. But I'm not seeing any of their super high end. I think it's called the Aero Run line or something. They got a max cushion section right here. But like the midsoles are hard as hell on these. These are one of their Go Run. It says Go Run. The Skechers Max Cushion shoe. Midsole's like hella hard though. We got a couple other ones. Oh, this one's a little bit softer. And then they got their clone of the On Running. Like the clone of that one. Like this one totally looks like On Running, which is funny. But not seeing any of their Hyper Burst. That's what it's called, Hyper Burst running shoes. No, not seeing here. Dang it. Oh well. So much for that. I forgot they got the Snoop dogs. I totally forgot about that. It's funny. $40. These are size 11, $40. That's hilarious. I think this spot closes at midnight on the weekends. Yeah, I got a few minutes before they close. Ross has been getting better with apparel. Have they gotten any better here? We saw a little bit of sports gear at, where was that? The Inglewood location. Haven't really seen too much since. What the hell is this, dude? It's preppy looking Nike. I don't even know what the hell to call this thing, dude. $30. Like, we see fleece and stuff. Nothing too high quality. $25. This Adidas basketball. This thing actually looks pretty nice. Normally 90 down to 30. It's like hella oversized, extra large as well. Manchester City Puma hoodie right here, $25. Lightweight fleece. Large OSU Nike long sleeve. It is large, kind of big. Yeah, $10. And then what is this? What is this? I don't know who that is. Is that the French national team? French national team Nike jersey. This is a women's. They're 95 down to 25. Wait, they got another Adidas basketball hoodie right here. This feels like suede. It's so freaking soft. $25. It is a large, and like I said, it is oversized, so hella big. But yeah, normally $130 down to $25. They have one right here in a medium as well. Another Nike basketball, similar thing. If they had a small, I might grab that. They just got this double extra small. What the hell? This is normally $160 though. Double extra small. What the hell? Normally $160, and they got you for $30 freaking dollars. God dang, dude. And this is double extra small, still oversized. They got this yellow one here as well. The material is just so freaking nice. $25 extra small. And then this Adidas right here kind of feels like tech fleece. $30 for that medium. They got some Nike poofy jackets for the kiddos right here. $35. That's not bad. Original price tag shows $75. They got some red ones right here as well. They say they're closing in 20 minutes. All right, let's look at the men's sneakers. Where they got these Air Max 90 Gore-Tex. These are a men's size 6. Is that what it is? $60. Got some Infinity Run 4s right here. Go for $60. Too much. A couple of those. Got some LeBron 21, size 10. Go for $70. Got some Metcon 9s right here, size 11. $38. That's a hell of a price. Some Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s right here. Some Jordan 1 low OG, $70. Which one is this one? I see some faux snakeskin and stuff. Budget running shoe right here, the Duramo SLs, $27. Kind of a bigger shoe, size 12. They got you with some Crocs right here with no gibbets. These usually come with all kinds of gibbets, $30. Checking out the women's sizes now. We got some Jordan 1 hot OGs right here, size 11 and a half, $60. But nothing much else in the bigger sizes, dang it. Oh, wait. Got some Dornbeckers right here. $40 for these. These are actually freaking dope. The Cortez Dornbeckers, these are size 9. So 7.5 men. Dornbeckers here, that is crazy. Got Air Max 1s, go for, what, $55? Got these Adidas right here. No, SLs, I don't know. Yeah, $43. Infinity Run 4s. What are these going for? These are 8.5, $50. Don't think I see much else. But to be able to find Dornbeckers, kind of crazy.